we'll leave them wanting more, you know? Well, you're getting it on the phone here anyway. Maybe I'll be upgrading to a laptop soon, and we'll see. We'll see if you can hear me. If you didn't know, this is the vlog series we're tentatively calling Gear Check. We try to cover something fun, something interesting, and something useful. So I've got two pieces of gear for us today. Um, I didn't cover this one last time just because I wanted it to kind of stay on the brief side, but I've got our measurement device that I want to share with us. Um, just kind of go over some of the features of it. It's by no means anything new on the market, but it is something that could be interesting and exciting to people. So, um, and then kind of a piece of bonus gear at the end for you true nerd fans. So, the piece of tech that we're going to be talking about today is the Fitbit Ionic. Now, again, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm making these garbage videos, so just keep that in mind. I owe Fitbit nothing, and vice versa. I did have a Fitbit charge for quite some time, and that was something that I did utilize quite a lot of the features on it: the sleep function, the step counter, the heart rate function. Um, However, it did not have phoneless GPS, which so we'll get to that in a second. The main downfall with it is it's a Bluetooth sync to your phone. The phone's GPS runs, and if ever while the satellite is pinging your GPS, if the Bluetooth misses a cycle there, it just kind of draws an A to B line through water and solid walls and everything like that. So, um, the Ionic, however, it does have the phoneless GPS, and it's actually fairly accurate. So it's a pretty smart piece of tech. Besides that, it's got removable straps that come in kind of a gunmetal sort of rubber, pretty inconspicuous. There is a leather option that I do have, if you want to dress it up a little bit with some business clothes or something like that. And then separately, that was an item not included, is this scratch guard, which is something that is, I think it was like $8 and it's well worth it. It's something that if you're going to cross through thresholds or you're going to be lifting or doing anything where you could bang it on something, you don't want to have a big old divot in your screen. So definitely well worth it. The unit itself is fairly, for being kind of obtuse looking, it's low profile, so it doesn't hinder you or at all when you're using the sleep functions. Um, and the clock faces are customizable, which is pretty cool. The first party ones available through Fitbit do kind of seem to stay true and up to date throughout the updates that are available from Fitbit first party. There are third party clock faces that are available. I actually was using one until recently. The Pride one is quite a lot of fun. Each of the colors of the parade is kind of like of the Pride flag rather is like a bar graph, has like your steps and your floors and your calories and stuff like that. It didn't hold up through the last update, so actually just today I did switch over to one of the first party ones again. Kind of has some basic information on it there, but it does kind of have a sort of a Pip-Boy 3000 look to it, so I'm a big Fallout guy, so I like that. If you swipe to the side, you do get all these features, which I actually woefully underuse. I pretty much just use the heart rate trainer, the sleep feature, the GPS, and then I don't use the wallet. I don't use the music. It's all available if you sync it through your Pandora and or Fitbit app or music app, whatever you're using from the Google Play Store or from the Apple Store. I will say though that the workout function is available to it. It's got alarms. It's got all that kind of stuff. You can preset up to I think like 6 different types of exercise. So whether you want to do just like a plain old workout. Of course, I pretty much just use it exclusively for weightlifting and running. And it does have a coach function on it, which I find kind of interesting. It's kind of a 12 frame per second workout video feature. The screen isn't great for viewing that on, especially while you're trying to replicate the exercises. So I don't really find a lot of use for that or recommend it. But it's there if you want it. You'd be just as well setting up a YouTube video or something, getting an old-fashioned DVD or something to work out off of. So it slips into this very nicely, and the release mechanisms on the strap fit together quite easily as well. So that is about it for the Ionic. I definitely recommend it. It's not super cheap still, because I think it is still the most recent model available, but you can get them. You can get them for less than $200 these days. And then, of course, the bonus piece of tech for you true uh, comic book junkies out there. I've got this kind of a Winter Soldier model. It's not exactly modeled off of any particular Captain America costume, but it's got a nice reflective chest piece on it here for the star. So that's something that I quite like. It's got the shield on the back. It's a polyester make, so it's like most workout material. It breathes okay. It doesn't stay heavy. Doesn't keep you super warm on a winter run necessarily. You'd still probably need a base layer or something like that. And it's got the cuffs, the running cuffs on them, if you like that. They are actually kind of cut a little bit short, so I actually have much use for them. But that's about it. If you want to have a little bit of flair and style while you're running out there, that's off of Merchoid. They have lots of good gear on there. So, if you like what we're doing here, like, comment, subscribe, give us some feedback if you can, just so we can take this in a good direction and have fun. Thank you. Bye bye.